Whether you are a fan of The Last Jedi or not, it is impossible to deny that the film has split the fan base between fans of the original trilogy and those of the new movies. However, I believe that The Last Jedi's director, Rian Johnson, has put something in The Last Jedi that JJ Abrams will use to reunite us all and save the galaxy. It's something we will henceforth call Force projections. If you've seen the movie, you know that Luke uses the Force to project an image of himself that fights Kylo Ren and gives all 6 rebels time to escape the wrath of the First Order. This is the tool that JJ will use to save the Star Wars cinematic universe. Unfortunately, the toll of Luke's Force projection seemed to be too great, and we're shown footage of him fading away. Prediction time. The 9th film will open with that same scene. However, after Luke disappears, the shot continues to zoom out and shows Luke hiding around a corner, giggling to himself and explaining to seemingly no one that what we just saw fade away was in fact another Force projection. The film then jumps to Kylo Ren, who has recaptured the rebels and is holding them hostage in Snoke's old chamber. True to his character, he begins crying profusely. We then hear a distant, terrifying voice, and the camera pans to show Snoke walking into the room. He reveals that he too was merely a Force projection in The Last Jedi. He quickly kills Kylo Ren and is about to kill Rey when Kylo is heard sobbing in the corner. Through tears, he reveals that what Snoke just stabbed was merely, you guessed it, a Force projection. The chamber doors open and in walks Captain Phasma, who quickly explains she too was simply a Force projection and did not die in The Last Jedi. Finn, not wanting to be one-upped by his former commander, feels it's the opportune time to reveal that he was in fact a Force projection and goes on to explain his entire casino subplot in The Last Jedi was simply a Force projection and never actually happened. Phasma quickly shoots Rose. There's a brief moment where everyone waits to see if she was a Force projection, but it turns out she is actually dead, which everyone is generally happy about, with the notable exception of Finn, who begins to cry. It should be noted, however, that these tears are later revealed to be merely Force projections. Kylo reveals that his abs, which made a cameo appearance in The Last Jedi, are completely real, and, quote, definitely not Force projections, you guys, trust me. But no one really believes this, because every time the camera pans back to him, he gets more jacked and tan, although his face stays exactly the same shade, so he ends up looking poorly photoshopped. For a brief moment, it seems Rey believes him, but this is likely due to her delirious state, brought on by the effort it took for her to cast the Force projection in The Last Jedi that claimed her parents were nobodies. With all these items turning out to be fake, you're probably wondering what was actually real. The list is fairly short, but features things like the original trilogy, every line of Poe's dialogue that starts with a vowel, Kylo Ren's high-waisted pants, and this. This was painfully real. So, there you have it. That is my prediction for Episode 9, and that is how JJ Abrams will save the Star Wars universe. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and let me know if I missed any other Force projections down in the comments. And as always, don't forget to subscribe.